as you can see, this is the camera. We showed in a previous video how to take the top cover off, which is right here on the camera. We took it off for you. We showed how to do it and how to remove the dial mode. This is all we're doing here. We're changing the dial mode center shaft, which is broken. It was plastic and cracked. It's broken. We're changing this, and we showed you the screw that goes in there. We're changing it with a metal rod that goes in there, and it's going to last forever. It's going to last longer than a camera ever will. So it's very very secure, and it's very strong, so it will hold down. But when you connect this, when you connect the center shaft to the bottom, and I explained before, you have to make sure there's a bottom plate on this shaft that connects to this screw that has to be aligned with what it shows on the camera. You see, when you turn this, you have to show automatic on the screen or manual or whatnot, whatever it shows. So it's got to be aligned. You don't want to be putting an automatic and it shows manual, or it shows something else, portrait or whatever section is going to show. So you have to align this bottom shaft on this one, and whatever the top shows, it has to show on the screen. So the bottom shaft that turns with the contacts on it has to align with the top one. It has to show the same thing. So what we did here, we took that center shaft, we took that dial mode knob, we put the shaft underneath there, this shaft right here, and we screwed it to the top part of this. You see the screw? And once it's screwed and secured, then he had to go to some cylinder, some shape like this, to go through it under that. The shaft has to go through it, and the dial mode knob was on over it with a screw on top of that. Has to go in there, but it wasn't fitting right. So what I had to do, I had to fight it. So you have to fight it, make sure it goes through there, and you screw the bottom part to the contact right there, which is underneath. So once you screw the bottom part, you're going to make sure it's aligned. When it's aligned, then everything going to be fine. It's going to hold forever, longer than the camera, because this is aluminum. See that? And it's metal rod. There's no, nothing going to crack, nothing going to break. I don't know why they put plastic to start with, the plastic on a cold weather, and it cracks, and that's what happened to this one. So what I did, I went to the store and I got different size shafts here, as you can see, to see which one, because I didn't have the camera with me over there. So you buy one of these shafts, and I bought it. There's four for like $1, something like that. They're not pretty expensive. So I have to file the size part of this, which is, you see that? I have to file all the parts outside to make sure it fits in the inner shaft. Then I screw the dial mode on top, and I screw the little piece on the bottom, that the contact center. So I make sure it's aligned, and it works perfect. It's on the camera. It works perfect, as you can see. And then this is how you're going to do it. So you do this, you put this part. After you remove the cover, you remove the dial mode knob right here. As I explained, you remove the dial mode knob. As soon as you remove the dial mode knob, then what you do, you put this underneath the dial mode knob. You screw it on top here, as you can see. And once you screw it, it goes through the cylinder. Looks like this underneath the camera. There's a hole on top cover. You can see it, and the shaft has to travel through that. But the shaft was a little bigger than the hole, so I had to fight it, make sure it fit there. Then it goes to there with the dial mode on top screwed in, and the bottom part you connect to the screen, contact the screen that's on it, and you make sure they're aligned. And I explained to you, when you turn the knob for manual, it's got to show manual. For auto, it's got to show audio, or it's going to show something different than that if it's not aligned. So good luck. Any question or comment, you can send it to me, uforobotics@gmail.com, and uforobotics@gmail.com. So I repeat it so you guys know. I hope everything gonna go well for you. So I'd be glad to. Please subscribe, because we really need your support to get this done. So it's really easy. It costs very little, and I have everything, complete guide from A to Z covered for you. But in case if you encounter any problem, I'm always at your service. I'd be glad to help you out. Thank you, guys. You have a great day, and it was nice. Thank you.